And...
Uy, ba't may KTM dyan?
Wala.
Meron, no?
Pangat ng KTM.
Yabang. Alam mo ang yabang eh, no? Porket naka-KTM ka, bak maglalagay ka dyan?
Guys, FYI, we're live, ha?
Wala. Sino naka-speaker?
Ay, sino naka-speaker? Masaya to.
All right, this is gonna be an epic episode. We've got everyone on the show. Like, I don't think there's anybody creating content today because they are on the show. You're gonna hear a lot of random voices for the next 2 minutes. Zach, Gaki, Jinno, Maynard. Wala pa si Jay and wala pa si Aris. Uy, Aris!
Hahabol daw.
Nasaan ka?
Nag-uulat pa ng balita si Jay, wag niya siya i-pressure.
Sophie, where's Jay?
Uy, birthday ni Sophie kahapon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sophie. Let's see, is she
Mamaya
online?
natin siya babatiin para surprise. Ano ba?
Mamaya, di magpasok na ulit. Wala pa siya.
Parang hindi nagsasalita yung mga guests natin, ah.
Yan ang pro.
Hindi pa natin kasi ini-introduce. Ganun ang pro. Pag hindi ini-introduce, hindi pa nagsasalita.
Ganun ba?
Oo.
Ba't sila Mark Steady nung nakaraan nag-iingay?
Hindi pro yung mga yun. Professional heckler. Pero, alam mo, last week, ang dami ko natutunan mga facts of life galing kay Mark Steady.
Oo.
Pare, yung riding nasa puso. Diba?
Stay stuck.
Applies to everything. Oh my.
Custom
Alam mo, ano
is
to eh?
an evolution.
Parang
50 seconds!
kung ang tunay na rider kung ang tunay na rider ang MCU. Nung episode natin ngayon yung parang Avengers eh.
Sa dami natin, pwede tayo mag-online tong eats.
Podcast Network Asia does not condone mga
Anything
bisyo,
we do.
gambling.
Yan ang alam mo. Nireview ko yung handbook. Meron.
May handbook ka? Kami handbook.
What happened
ako,
to the
wala.
other link daw? Sabi ni Vin.
Hi, Vin!
Hey,
Ay, ang
bitches.
bastos ni Jenna?
Batch.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Batchmate yan, hindi yan bitch.
Hey, ang dami natin ah.
We are live. Ano to? Parang Hollywood Squares.
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung Hollywood Square.
Hindi mo alam. Pang matanda yun. Si Zach alam yan. Natuwa siya.
Di ko rin alam yan.
All right. Though these guys need no introduction, the only people that need introduction here are Jolly, Buck, and myself.
Sino si Jungkook?
But yeah, we've got in the middle square.
Oh, wait a minute. Jungkook nakalagay. That was from my last StreamYard. Wait. Okay na yan?
Okay na yan.
Si Jungkook de la Peña.
Anyway, sorry about that.
All right, so we've got this awesome episode, and we actually had this came about through a post on somebody's page, some dude, and Jenna started it. And how did this start again?
Sa Wally Jinno Rufino yata yun eh.
So what?
Okay,
Paano
Gino.
start to Gino?
I have no idea.
Which one?
Anyway, it's all Jenna's fault. Yeah, we've got Gaki, we've got Maynard, we've got Jinno, and we've got Sir Zach. And
Hi.
coming soon,
Coming
we've got
soon.
Jay and Aris. Before we start,
Ayun,
Johnny?
bago tayo mag-start, alam nyo, syempre, kailangan ko gamitin ng aking spiel. So, pag-usapan natin muna ang Podmetrics. So, if you're a podcaster or kahit sinong gusto mag-advertise sa podcast, punta kayo sa podmetrics.co. So, madami silang mga features for both content creators and advertisers. So, check out Podmetrics sa podmetrics.co for more. So, Podmetrics is the easiest way to monetize your podcast. Tapos, good news, na-extend yung Mr. Speedy nating promo. So,
Next-end.
Oo,
Akala ko
na-extend hanggang
na-extend yung
April 30.
April 30,
Ay,
bukas yun
Hindi,
na.
given na yun. Oo nga, extend. Extend, bukas. Kaya, mag-order na kayo ang gamit Mr. Speedy. Gamitin niyo yung code Speedy na Rider para may 50 pesos off kayo sa inyong first order.
50 pesos hindi 50%.
50 pesos kasi for the past week sinasabi ko 50% pala. So 50 pesos yun ha. Huwag niyo awayin yung rider. Bak. May PSA ka daw.
Ano yun?
Ay,
May
hindi.
PSA ba?
Lumang script na to. Lala, tapos na yung PSA.
Not paying attention
Sino bang gumawa ng script na to?
ikaw last week, pero ako nag-copy-paste lang ako ng script.
Uy, may nagpadala sa akin na Insanity.
Uy, ako rin
ganun?
meron.
Ako din, may nagpadala din sa akin.
Since lahat tayo naka-lockdown, kailangan natin ng something for our mental health. So, good sleep, vitamins, and insanity.
Oh, wait. Somebody popped in. All right. Yon.
Yun!
Ito.
Ay, si Aris.
He the man.
He the man.
Upo na tayong lahat. Wala na magulo. Andiyan na si Sir.
Kakatuwa. Sana mapag-usapan natin lahat. Naging roommate ko na dito si Maynard, si Aris. Sana mailabas natin dito lahat ng mga sinasabi niyo pag roommates tayo.
Patay.
Diba?
Hindi na kailangan sabihin.
na.
Zach, hindi na kailangan sabihin. Hindi na kailangan sabihin. Meron kaming video ni Zach.
Oh
Anong
no.
video yan?
Aris is armed.
Yeah.
Oy. All right. So, we have, again, Jinno Rufino from Moto Deals. We've got Maynard Marcelo, editor at C Magazine. We have Gaki Moto from Gaki Moto. That's it. Then we have import, si Jungkook.
Jungkook de la Peña.
Si Sir Zach from Makina. And we've got Aris Ilagan from Top Bikes. Thanks so much, guys, for being on Tunay na Rider.
Iba, may nakalimutan ka. Yung representative na Moto Pinas andun sa comment section ng Google.
Sino?
Sino yan?
Si Jenna Henyo.
Oh, yun. Si Jenna. Si Jenna was actually the one who started this all in some
Mga pakulo
random
ni
comment
Jenna yan.
section.
I remember where it was.
Yun!
I
Or
remember.
nag-message
It was
na yung tunay na Zach Lucero.
It was on it was on Monzit's wall.
Ano
It was
nangyari?
on Monzit's wall, and then everybody for some reason was commenting on something that he posted, and then Jenna suggested
Tinag si Zach,
to-
tinag si Gino. So,
Oo,
nagkatagal
one by
lahat.
one. Oo.
What was the post?
I don't remember what the post, but I remember it was Monzit's wall because he was telling me, he's like, buti na lang yung post ko naging viral.
Parang advertisement ng Triumph.
Parang ganyan. Parang it's something to try on.
Tapos nagkatagan tayo lahat.
Yeah.
Na-hijack somewhere there.
Dapat pala, responsoran na lang ng Triumph to eh.
Galing talaga. Triumph
All right.
motorcycle.
So, what's the point of this show, right?
Oo
I think
nga naman.
Oo nga, iba. Ano nga?
one is Actually, I was talking to Jinno backstage before you guys arrived. I was like, what the hell are we going to do? I have no idea, but let's just have some fun. But let's follow the Tunay na Rider format. And I want to hear your origin stories and how you got into Moto Media. Yun. And then let's go with age before beauty. Tito Aris. How did you get? Matagal to eh. Mga dekada yung kwento ni Aris eh. So how did you get into Moto Media, Tito Aris?
Dapat ako nga huli dahil ako yung pinaka-mahaba eh. Wait, meron akong private chat. Ano ba yan? Totoo ba yan? Pakibasa naman Ibaw yung private chat ko.
Yung private chat mo?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Wala yata. Wala. Game.
Hindi mo nakita? Anyway.
Nakita ko na. Laban. You can do whatever you want on our show.
Yan! Bike night to, bike night.
Pinaalam muna, di ba? Para klaro.
Oo,
In other words,
yan
di ba uminom ngayon?
Actually, thank you sa ayuda ha. I really appreciate it, mga tunay na rider. Anyway, mahaba kwento ko pare. I've been into journalism for more at least 33 years ata bilang ko eh. At
33 years.
Yeah, 3 decades, bro. I joined Manila Bulletin 1987.
Grabe, I was 5 years old pala when you started.
Aris, di pa ako pinapanganak.
Pareho tayo ng ID number. Anyway, I think I was a bit old when the Mendiola massacre happened.
Whoa!
Yeah. That historic massacre. Also, Iba, I covered your Lola, Santa Nina Rasul, right?
Yep.
I covered her when she ran for the Senate. She was part of Fidel Ramos' senatorial slate.
Yep. And Tita Cory.
Yeah. And your mom, nakikita lang, but hindi ko directly kinover. But
that's why I'm just known as Iba. Kasi nakakahiya kung ilagay ko yung last name ko eh. Napakalitan ako.
Yeah. Parang hindi ka nga Rasul, pare. Anyway. I started my career as a police and military reporter. So, lahat dinaanan ko, rebellion, kudeta, crimes, pare, murders. I interviewed presidents, even pare convicts inside Muntinlupa. I secretly go inside just to get scoop.
Yung mga raid sa mga raid sa Rizal Avenue.
Kasama yun. Pare, yung mga kasama doon. In fact, there was a time.
Hindi alam ng lahat kung ano yun.
Yung mga raid mga raid ng mga sinihang malalagkit doon. Alam niyo, bak yung regulars na doon. Bakit malagkit yung mga sinihan doon, Brad?
Bakit nga ba?
Di pa ako pinapanganak nun.
Alam ko, humingi kang pase sa akin.
I mean, I can just imagine what you guys are talking about. Malagkit. Let's just put it out there. You're pertaining to sperm, di ba? Na nagkalat sa niya. Tama ba? I mean, diretsuhan na tayo. I mean, andyan eh.
Brad, as a medium guy, covering, crime, wala kang pipiliin, Brad. Even cinemas like that, papasukin mo eh. Just to get information. Talaga, papasukin mo.
Sana sinabi mo sa pagre-report, nandito po tayo sa sinehan, medyo malagkit yung aking kanukaran ngayon.
Pare, dalawa yung term doon, malagkit at saka masangsan. Masangsan. Hindi ko alam kung alam niyo sa English. But, pare, I don't know if you guys nakalanghap na kayo ng tear gas. Pare, for staying with the rallies. Pati kayo, tatamaan ng tear gas. Naghahalo yung sipon nyo at saka luha nyo. Ayun ang tindi dyan, yung laway mo. Ganun katindi. Naninikit sa skin mo yun. Wala sa moto.
Hindi pa rin talaga yung...
May nangyari sa akin dati, natapunan ako ng tae. Mas nakakahiya yun.
Yeah. Normal yan. Yung nagko-cover ka, kakamadali mo. There was a time,
Hindi masakit sa mata pero masakit sa kalooban eh.
yeah.
Masakit din siguro sa health. Masakit din siguro sa health yun eh.
I think yung tae, okay, I get paano mangyari. It happens in concerts and that. Pero yung sperm in a sinihan and covering a beat, I think tops everybody here.
Anong concert yung Zach?
Hindi, pag punk rock na, di ba? Batuhan na kung ano yun. You don't know anymore. Yung iwas, bahala ka. I mean, it's a concert, di ba? I would be in natapunan sa
Folsom
stage na
Street yata pinupuntahan mo sa eh.
Rage Against the Machine concert dati. May
Dude, I was there.
Ay,
I was there.
May sisigaw na lang, ihi yun na. I'm like, what?
No.
I'm in the middle of the mosh pit. Tapos,
I remember yung pumunta dito si sino ba nang kumanta ng Bed of Roses?
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Ikuha ng tayo doon? Oh my God.
Pare, pumunta dito yun, nag-concert sa Rizal Memorial. Pare, football field ha? Pare, jump up. I was there. Pare, biglang umulan. Nabaha yung field. So, nag-spark na yung mga wiring. Pare, nag-spark na. You know what Bon Jovi did? Pare, he left the stage. Yung kasama yung banda dyan, hindi nagpaalam. And so, what happened next? Pare, nagalit ng mga tao. It's either yung tao doon, kundi lasing, sabog. He started throwing, pare, grabe yun. I don't know kung maalala niyo yun eh. One of the worst, yung concert dito. Kasi pare, pinagbabato yung stage ng upuan.
Wow.
Wasak yung gamit nila. And they were burning yung mga tarpaulin. Walang makalabas. Oo, pare, grabe yun.
Sabay pasok Bon Jovi, Bed of Roses tinutugtog no?
Pare,
Tito
yung
Aris.
police walang mahuli.
Tito Aris. Paano ka nakapasok sa Moto Media naman?
Ganito.
While yung history mo, did you say, you know what? I don't wanna go to mga malangkit na theaters anymore. I don't wanna be tear gas. Dito na ako sa
and get
Moto
hit by
Media.
excrement.
Pare, napaka-boring ng motoring chong. Totoo lang. Malayo sa media talaga yung sabi ng totoong media. Puro sarap tayo buhay eh. You don't see the real life here.
Oh, yun.
Ngayon, kung tatanong niyo paano ako nakapasok sa motoring, pare, kulang lang ng writer yung motoring editor ko. I was doing it as a weekend beat. Sabado, linggo lang. Kasi doon, hindi naman ang motoring page ng dyaryo. Once a week lang eh. Ngayon lang nangyari yung everyday dahil digital na.
Anong dekada to, Aris?
I think 1997. Yun yung first motor show ko. Tokyo Motor Show. Pare, I've been to Tokyo Motor Show. Yeah, several times.
Bucket list yon.
Yeah.
Ganda nun
I think nakasama ko one time si Inside Racing, si Al Camba. He was guest of Honda Motorcycles. Ako, Honda Cars. Nakailan ako doon. In fact, puro Honda rin yung kasama ko. Now, nag-evolve yan to be, kasi pare, dati noon, once a week lang yung motoring. So, kung Friday ang labas, deadline niya Wednesday. Relax ka na noon, you go to your regular beat. Ngayon pare, everyday. Everyday, kukutaan ka ng 3, 4 na storya din. Sabagay, ang dami namang nangyayari. We have access to information in almost everything. Local or global, we get news, pare. Kaya busy rin ang motoring. But, if you've been to main news, yung mainstream, mamimiss mo rin eh. Pare, ibang klase labanan doon. Ngayon, akala ko nga itong motorcycle beat, parang retirement ko na to assignment. Pare, I was thinking relax na ako eh. Pero hindi ganoon eh. Daming nangyayari ngayon, ang daming issues.
Yeah.
Ay, ang daming kamote riders. Ang daming tangang legislator.
Yun. Oh, quote of the day. Oh.
Okay na. I mean, we're 1/4 dun sa pale pills ni Sir Aris. Mamaya, todo pa yan. Yung mga current legislator na yan, babalikan natin yan lahat.
Paalala mo ha.
So much things to write. Akala ko tapos na lahat. Magre-relax lang tayo, right? Parang si Maynard Marcelo.
Segue. Galing ha.
Ayan na. Maynard, ikaw na.
Okay na. Pasok na.
Pasok, Maynard Marcelo. Kasi si Maynard's never been on our show. So feeling ko naka-culture shock na siya na at how professional we are.
Uy, alam mo speaking of
wala pa ako ng alcohol.
nagliligpit ako sa kwarto ko nung isang araw. Ang dami kong mga lumang magazine na nakahanap. Tapos po siya halos lahat ng article si Maynard nagsulat. Kasi hindi mga writer nito. Uy, Maynard. Uy, Maynard para umay.
Madamot yan eh. Hindi nagbibigay ng ibang trabaho yung mga ibang writer. So yun, Maynard, how did you start in Moto Media?
Paano ba ito? Nag-start ako actually kaya ako pumasok sa Moto Media. Kasi wala akong pambili ng big bike eh. So sabi ko, the only way na makakasakay ako sa big bike is kung makapag-test ako ng mga... Yun lang na gusto ko gawin, mag-test ng mga bagong motor. Kasi since high school, I've been collecting magazines. Tapos parang naisip ko, putya, sarap ng buhay nito mga motoring journalist na to Puro bago motor, pati-test nila. So, nung nagkaroon ako ng opportunity, I think that was 2005 yata. O 2006. Naging contributor ako dun sa magazine ni Lester Dizon, yung motorcycle. Yan, pinakita ni Jolly kanina.
Paris Hilton pa yung cover,
Yun, si Paris Hilton. Wala na
Aris Hilton eh.
Wala na ako sa motorcycle magazine nung naging cover nila yan. Anyway, I stayed yata for about 2 years. Then after that, nag-start kami ng mga group of friends ko. Nagsarili kami ng magazine. Yung motorista, yung familiar with motorista.
Oo, naalala ko yun.
Ayun, kami nag-start noon. Pero after a few years, nagrambulan din kami ng mga partners ko. So, I left.
Motorista is one of my favorite. Ang galing nun. You guys are, basta okay yun. Bastos kayo lahat.
Medyo edgy eh.
Para tunay na rider din yung format mo. Bali yan na lang.
Mga bastos din.
Okay, so
Nalala ko nung college ako, dumadaan ako lagi sa mga book sale, ng mga stall, sa mga mall. Kasi may mga motorista sila lagi din mga back issue. Masaya yung mga kwento sa motorista.
Ay, yung mga back issues ko na noon doon kaya wala na yung mga back issues ko noon Anyway, after I left motorista, lumipat na ako sa C Magazine. So, I think 11 years na ako nasa C Magazine. So, I've been doing reviews ever since.
So, Maynard, ilan na yung motor mo ngayon?
Oh, yun.
Tagal ngayon, wala pa rin ako.
Wala pa? Alam ko marami ka, hindi mo dinideclare sa salin mo.
Tagal ngayon, hindi pa rin nakakabili ng big bike, puro hirap.
Si Maynard is he's one of the modest guys in the beat. Low key, simple lang, chill lang. Kaya he's a friend of everybody. Hindi yan bastos.
Kahit na lang.
Roommate ko na kasi yan eh.
Uy, nanonood si Jewel. At saka,
Baka biglang lumit. Yeah.
all I can say is, si Maynard, naging roommate ko rin yan.
Patay.
Ay, hindi. May sarili tayong kwarto, no? Or nag-roommate ba tayo? Sa Bali?
Nag-roommate tayo.
Naging roommate ko yon. Si Maynard, mabait talaga yan. Di ba? Good guy yan. Good guy.
Bali, tayo ng kwarto noon.
Hiwalay. May sarili tayong cottage noon, no?
Yeah.
Sweet naman.
So hindi ko alam kung mabait siya o hindi.
Yung mga naging roommate ko, alam kung gaano ako kalaki sa nila.
Nilaglag.
All right. Maynard, you pick someone. Let's do like house party rules. Ikaw na pupipili na kung sino yung next magkakwento ng Moto Media origin story.
Ikot ko yung bote.
Siyempre si Idol Zach.
Ayun. Si Sir
Origin
Zach.
story.
Wait, Sir Zach? How do you say Sir Zach? Sabi ni Vin, mali yung
Sir Zach.
pagkasabi.
May kanya-kanyang ano eh. Ayun.
Yung Sir Zach na yan, it started way before because they get the Z and the S mixed up all the time. So Sir Zach naging Sir Zach. So Sir Zach. So kahit ano, there's a Sir Zach. So origin story, ah. Okay, 80s. My parents sex during Valentine's. I'm a Valentine baby, born November.
Uy, ako rin. November 14.
Calculate that.
Ako, exacto.
9 months later.
Valentine's.
Yeah, Valentine's. I know it. So you just count diba 9 months. And then life happened, went to school, blah, blah, blah. And then radyo. And then after radyo, bit of TV hosting, and then banda. Fast forward to Makina. Bilis na kwento, no? Pagdating sa Makina, kaya nabuo yung Makina was because of Moto Builds Pilipinas. I was trying to preserve that show kasi, I really like, doing that show. So nangyari kasi, when the sponsor supported it nung first year, sila okay. Then second year, okay. And then, sponsors, naghahanap sila ng more values as you go along, di ba? Ginagawa ko nun, ilalagay ko kayo sa Radio Republic, which is a music channel. So
I remember Radio Republic.
So, di ba nangyayari? Banda-banda, tapos si Zach nagmamotor, tapos banda-banda yung feed. It didn't make sense. So, sinabi ko, sige, I'll try to make a motorcycle media para lang matuloy natin yung Moto Builds Pilipinas. So, that's pretty much paano na nanganak yung Makina. So, it was because of Moto Builds. Speaking of which, segue ko na rin, it's Moto Builds Pilipinas season happening soon. So, get your entries ready. So, yun. So, basically, nag-start the radyo.
Wala akong motor. Hindi ako nagmumotor.
Sino dito nagiging judge sa Moto Builds?
Jenna was a judge. You guys, Buck became a judge. John? You guys. Halo-halo. You got builders.
Kapatid ko yun.
Kamukha ko lang
So,
yun.
ayun,
Gulat ako yun eh. Pumunta ako nung date, tinuyog ako sa parking lot eh.
So those are mga nagiging judges natin. So basically yun yung diyan nagsimula yung jump from to begin with, wala akong intention. Kasi motorcycles for me, yan yung getaway mo, di dapat maging parang naging work na kailangan mo nang gawin. It's still a fun thing to do, syempre. I wouldn't be doing it. Pero I had no intention. In fact, naalala ko, I get invited to write before all of this, nagsulat din ako for Motorcycle Magazine. And then, Inside Racing, I got invited to write there 1 or 2 articles. Mga ganun-ganun lang naman.
So ano hobby mo na ngayon? Kasi trabaho mo na yung motor eh.
Actually, gusto ko
Fishing,
pasukan
ganun.
yung pinasukan ni Aris dati, and that's hard news. I want to experience yung mga malalagkit, yung mga
lumilipad na
in fact,
excrement.
after this, Aris, pero yun si Joey Ayala was into that actually before he became turned into music professionally. He was doing reporting work before. Siya naman di niya nakayanan. As in, grabe kasi. So, ako, I dream ko in my experience kahit, I don't know, I want to do one assignment because I've always been into entertainment journalism. So, yung heartbeat, ako curious, what does it take? So, yun yung mga
Tara, doon tayo
pinapangarap
sa
ko.
MPD, mag-police beat tayo sa MPD.
Tama ba?
Okay,
ang difference ngayon sa nauso yung remote coverage. Sa bahay ka lang, cover from home. Dati hindi
Ay,
pwede
iba yun? Wala
Oo,
yun. Paano ba
Oo.
naranasan yung malagkit? Wala yun.
Pare,
Describe mo, di ba?
Pare, yung masangsang at malagkit, pare, kailangan ma-experience mo yan.
You know what? That is
Naka-lockdown
exactly.
kasi
I mean, not
ngayon
that not just to give a point here. Parang it's like di ba? With yung mga porn stars, sinasabi nila, "Oy, okay ang anal sex," di ba? Problem with porn is you can't smell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hindi pwedeng remote. I'm just pointing out, this is serious. We're all professionals. Hindi tayo mga bastos dito. I'm just pointing out, diba? Ganyan ibig sabihin, it's not a visceral experience. You don't, diba? Anyway.
Kailangan ko ng beer.
While we are segueing, kasi sabi niya pasa-pasa ng diba, origin story.
Yep.
I want to connect myself now to Gaki kasi si Gaki ang una kong tinanong. Siya, in fact, ito yun I was already planning to do makina and then si Gaki bumabanat na yan. Ang galing yung ginagawa ni Gaki. And I was trying to figure out how the hell do you mount that Hero 4 in front of your camera? So minessage ko siya, si Gaki. Gaki, paano ba to? And then explain ni Gaki, haba explanation. You gotta buy a J-hook, do this. And paano ba yan? And then si Gaki muna nagturo sa akin how to mount that. Because I was trying to figure it out. I mean, how do you, wala namang gamit nun but dati. What was that, 2016? Gaki, you were doing this what? 2015?
Yeah, 2016.
Nagsisimula ka na Ayun. Galing mag-segue, di ba?
Si Jenna at saka si Lucky, medyo guys, chill lang tayo sa comment section dyan
Yeah.
No, they're there. It's supposed to be chaos.
So yun, Gaki, I'm also curious paano nag yan I mean, when I just saw you, I never even got to ask you how you got into it bigla. I just jumped in that. Zaki, paano to? Paano kinabit yung GoPro mo?
Yan, gusto ko marinig. Gusto ko marinig yan. Were you biting it?
No.
Were you biting it?
Kadiri yung mount na yun.
Kala ko you're biting it.
Nakagat.
Yung GoPro?
Saglalaway ka na.
Talking, pare.
Kaya pala, di nila mag-gets yung English.
Ano yung GoPro?
Baka yun yung sikreto nyo, kaya ang ganda ng voice over nyo. Kasi naka-mount
Ano yung
pala
GoPro?
Ayun, Gaki, origin story. Please
Alright,
make
so-
it decent and bring a level of class to this episode. Please.
Yeah, no anal
Please,
sex.
Gaki.
I won't mention it. No mention of anal sex. So anyway, idol ko din si Zach So I started riding motorcycles.
Idol.
And then sobra. No, I mean, as a drummer. And then I used to listen to him on NU107. That was my morning show. And then I started riding motorcycles, and then it was actually just to tour my video game friends around the Philippines. And that's how it started. Ganun lang. So I looked for a GoPro, put it on a helmet, and I made a video out of it. And there, I just started uploading videos. Then it was Zach who got me my first loaner motorcycle, which I totally didn't. Yeah, thank you, Zach. I won't mention it now because I really didn't enjoy it, and I put it out on video.
Rekta yan.
So, anong bike yan? Basta, okay.
Baka sponsor I won't mention.
Hanapin niyo yung link sa YouTube ni Gaki. Yun.
Tama,
And then
yeah.
you guys tell us kung ano yon.
And then when you put a video and when you say things like that, you get a lot of haters. But, haters don't know that that's still interaction and engagement on your page. So, from the Moto, never mind, I won't mention the bike. From that video, I just started. And then I think I went. My first event was Moto Builds, the second event, and then I met Jenna there, and a lot of other motorcycle people that time. And yun. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and then very importantly, I also met Jonathan the Fart Monkey. And I started featuring the other videos, custom motorcycles, which were on Moto builds. And those also got like a shit ton of views. And there. So anyway, shout out to the people in the chat box, Dalitas Manila, yo, and teacher Jonathan.
Dalitas Manila, hello
Thanks
everyone.
for letting
Hello,
me.
ladies.
Yeah,
I have a question
thanks for
about
letting me
Litas
fly out
Manila
all
really
the
quick.
bets.
I've been wondering about that. Sa Litas Manila, it's obviously a group for women riders. Tama?
Yes.
So I'm just I know it's a sensitive topic, but let's say for example, nag-gender change one rider became a woman biologically.
Yeah.
Pwede.
If they identify as female, game.
Is he
Okay,
here?
just wanted to get that out of the way.
Is he here?
Yeah. Kailangan
May pag-asa. May
Di ko-
pag-asa tayo, Iba.
Kahit,
Yun.
kahit naman hindi ka
identify.
magpapalit
Jolly, aminin
ng
mo lang.
organ,
Hindi mo naman
Basta-
kailangan
nasa puso mo yung pagiging babae, tama na yun.
Correct.
Oo.
Agree.
Mark steady. Grabe talaga yung quote na yan.
All right. So,
What?
There.
Shout out kay Jinno.
Shout out daw kay J-Mac!
Hi po!
What's
up, J-Mac?
Oy, di tayo nire-replyan ni J-Mac. Inano natin siya. In-invite natin siya
Mini-message
sa
natin
mag-guest.
Oo. Para kasama sana dito pero ayaw
Dito ba yun? Di, iba. Solo yun.
previously.
Solo yun.
Solo ba yun?
Anyway,
All right. Now, speaking of Jay, what a great
J-Mac.
segue.
Galing. Galing yun
Jinno.
Wise.
Si Jinno Rufino.
Jinno Rufino.
May question ako kay Gaki. I've been wanting to ask this for a long time. Gaki, what's
Yes.
your sunblock? Yung sunblock mo. Kasi effective, you always ride sleeveless, di ba? Pero,
Diba? SPF 100.
Actually, magandang tanong yun.
100?
Meron na.
May isa pa palang tip si Gaki sa akin nun. Sabi ko kasi, so Gaki, you ride every day. That was the time. Araw-araw siya nag-ride to work, fitness instructor. Tapos meron siyang tip. May bago kang basang tuwalya or something, right? Yun yung pampunas mo.
A chill
Yun. Yung
towel.
magandang tip niya. That works. 30-minute ride, you wear a towel
Yeah.
pa. Pagdating mo doon, you look fresh.
Oh, fresh.
Basang
That's the way to
towel.
do it.
Tapos pagkatapos mo na gamitin, pwede mo na pang ganun.
Pero,
Pang
tingin
ano?
mo, mas
Ano?
Yung pampalong ganun. Yung masakit pagbasa.
mas effective yung sunblock ni Maynard. Si Maynard,
Good morning,
Sorry, nasa comment section.
Ay, si Maki! Hi, Maki!
100.
Bagong gising.
So you bring with you, a wet towel with you? You bring it around?
Yeah, chilled, like it's frozen. So by the time I get to my destination, it's a
Yes,
chilled
yes.
towelette.
Smart.
Towelette. So,
Ako,
By the
alam
way-
mo, grabe
by the
yung
way-
init ngayon. Yo,
Yeah.
go.
Grabe.
Go, Aris.
si Gaki used to ride for top bikes, ha? Top gear,
Yes,
top
I
bike.
used to ride for, no, Top Gear.
Oh, yeah, oh. May mga articles sa amin. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who here has written for top bikes?
Ayan. Si Iba, original yan. Si Jolly, next Friday, meron na ulit.
Okay.
Teka, si Jinno magsasalita, yung kwento niya yung buhay niya. Pero,
Si
bago yan, papakita
Hindi.
ko muna yung Cravers
O yan,
Burger.
pare.
Oh, di ba?
Pero, ba't meron kayo niyan?
Ha, wala ba kayo?
Uy, Aris, meron ka rin.
Pero, pare, nasito na, naubos na.
Pagkadating ka, kanina kinain niyo na kagad.
Oo nga. Hindi, actually, binenta ko ulit.
Pambili ng beer.
Wala kaming bigas
Sige
dito.
raw, Gino.
Sa akin, papunta pa lang yata. Nasa biyahe pa.
O, si Jinno naman, si Jinno.
James, Gino.
Yung pinakabata ata sa atin, ito ata yung pinakabata.
No, I think Gaki's actually
Si
younger.
I think it's
No.
Jolly and Gaki yung
Ay,
pinakabata.
sorry, si Gaki siguro or si Jinno.
Si
Sorry.
Jolly
For
just looks
sure.
old.
Ako, hands down, ako yung pinaka matanda eh. Wala nang kalaban.
Uy, sino yung nag-comment ng 10W40 na sunblock? Anong klaseng sunblock yan?
Maganda
Para
yan.
engine oil. Para engine oil, bro.
Hindi ka mag-overheat. Hindi ka mag-overheat.
Bakit motol ba yan?
Baka tire block yun, Brad. Hindi sunblock, tire block eh.
Malagkit.
O game, Gino.
That's the word for the night. Malagkit.
Malagkit.
Masangsang.
Masangsang. Yeah. You should experience that smell.
Galing ako all boys school eh. Medyo familiar ako sa amin yan.
Si Gino, pag pinapanood ko yung mga video ni Gino, nag-nosebleed ako eh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, so Gino has to be like you release like a video a week or two, no? 2 videos a week, Gino.
bilis
Sometimes
niyan.
2. Sometimes
Grabe,
2.
grabe. So, yeah.
One or 2.
What is your origin story?
For motoring, right? Just for motor.
Yeah, just motoring. Yeah.
You don't need my whole origin story.
Pwede naman.
Pwede naman.
Pwede rin.
Pwede
Wala
naman.
tayong oras dito, guys.
Si Zach nga, hanggang conception yung kinuwento eh.
Oo nga eh. Hindi pa birthday ni Zach.
Gino,
Only birthday.
Date pa lang.
Ito muna.
Gino, umpisa mo yung kwento mo nung nag-sexy dancer ka.
Shit, ano yun? Ano yun?
Parang marapa ka.
Kabatch niya si Dante Gulapa.
No, okay, so Aris and I actually know each other for a long time ago because I used to be part of the motoring beat, and that's when I first met him. So when was that, Aris? Mga 2005, 2007?
Yeah. Oo. Yeah.
Mga ganun.
Mga racing din. We were at Bios Cup, di ba? We joined.
Yeah, pero bago na yung Vios Cup eh. So before that, may Ford Lynx Cup pa yun eh.
Yeah, tama.
Yeah. So
Mostly racing.
yeah, mostly racing, cars, not naman bikes.
Yeah.
So hindi ka umabot sa Mendiola massacre.
No, I did not.
Grabe yun, pare, 1987. No? Imagine 1987. Wala pa kayo dito nun.
Wala pa nga talaga, Aris.
Iba, hindi kayo umabot nun? Wala ka pa nun? Grade 5.
I think I was like siguro mga 9 years old, 8 years old.
Wow.
No, close. Same.
I was 22 years old that time.
Una kong coverage si Justin Bieber na.
Uy, ayun pa.
Millennial ka pala bak eh.
Ayun. Uy,
Back
patapusin
to
natin
Gino.
Si
Back
Gino.
to
Stand
Gino.
up daw.
Ha?
Origin story.
Okay. Magkano kinikita mo as sexy dancer?
After the sexy dancing, no. So actually, the whole motorcycle thing it was an accident, so to speak. No, because I actually made kwento the story before on Tunay na Rider, but I'll say it again. I was invited to go to a Ducati event in Kaulak. In fact, that's when I first met Taruc, and he posted that video recently on his Facebook page.
Ang tagal mo hiningi yung video, pare.
I was asking him for that video. He never gave it to me. He kept on saying, next time. Ayun, na-post na niya.
Ilan taon na yun? How many years ago was that? 2?
It was early 2019.
Hindi mo pa alam, middle name ni Jay next time.
Next time.
Jay,
okay. Jay, next time. Taruc. Okay. Mabanggit ka next time. Sa Sabado nga, sa ride radio, pag nagkabatian kami.
Sabihin mo sa kanya.
No, but
Kasama ko po ngayon si Jay. Next time, Taruc.
Ang lumit nun.
kaya mo, sige nga.
Si Zach cannot process si Gino cannot process the chaos. Come on, guys. Pinapasa kay Gino yung bola.
Jenna, on the way pa lang si Jay. Galing siya sa pagiging news anchor eh.
Si Gino na.
Gino!
What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh yeah. No. So I was invited to go to that, and I wasn't even motoring media. I was still doing sports. And then I know Ducati was trying to sell me a bike. That's why they sent me there. Because I wanted to upgrade. Galing talaga. I wanted to upgrade from a imagine 150cc starter motorcycle. And I was looking into something that was 400 or a little bit bigger. So that's the first time I ever rode a 400cc motorcycle. No, sorry, 800cc motorcycle in a different in Thailand. So it was
That's off-road man.
off-road pa. Desert sled pa. Desert sled pa yung gamit.
Ang taso na.
Yeah. So I could barely reach the ground on a desert sled. So it was a little bit difficult, but and then as I mentioned before, Jay was, right next to me most of the way, just to make sure that I would be able to get back to the hotel properly in one piece. And then I felt bad because I was the only person there na hindi media. So parang syempre wala akong output. All I had was mga Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And
So,
abs. Lamang ka doon.
Abs. Oh.
Abs.
Yun yung importante.
Abs normal. Pero that's not, it wasn't needed anymore kasi tapos na yung sexy dancing phase.
Face eh.
Yeah. No, wait, that's not true, huh? Aris, I don't know where you got that idea from. But
Denied.
but so I felt bad. I had no output, and I decided to ask a friend if I could contribute one article for his website, for Visor magazine. Oh, sorry, Visor the website. And he agreed. He agreed to do it. So I made one article. I wrote one article, and then, syempre, when I wrote that article, I'd go to the page of Top Bikes, I'd go to the page of C Magazine, I'd see how Maynard would write it, I'd see how Aris would write his articles. So I basically copy and pasted everything that the two of them said. And then,
There's nothing wrong with that. It's thinking.
so
Masarap kopyahin yung kay Maynard. Masarap yung kopyahin kay Maynard.
But that's how it got started. And then a good friend, Mark Sung, introduced me to the people in Moto Deal. They said they wanted to make videos, and because most of my life as a broadcaster or as a journalist was on TV.
Anong klaseng video?
Not the sexy dancing video, pero yung motorcycle videos. So I felt that was more my speed, more me than writing articles. So I decided to join Moto Deal, and it's been we started Moto Deal 1 week before season 1 of the lockdown. 1 week, so that was end of February 2020. So it was kind of a challenge to produce videos during ECQ season 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's how it started.
Grabe yun, Jinno Talagang literally no? You hit the ground running. Ano sabi sa'yo ni Ano sabi sa'yo ni Diego? Jinno, ano ka ba? Nag-write ka ba?
No.
You do now.
No, he had no intention of. There was no commitment for an article. Nothing. Zero talaga. All he wanted to do was send me there. Hopefully, convince me to buy a Ducati Scrambler. That was
did
his.
You buy the bike?
I didn't, but the article.
Mabudol ka.
The article created leads because after I got a message on Facebook. They read that article from Visor. And then, because I wrote it in a way na parang it's a sort of a beginner rider transitioning to something that's a little bit bigger, and how that experience was. And then, after he read that article, he showed it to his wife, and then after that, the wife agreed to let him so that he could buy his first big bike, which was the Icon.
Uy! Ayos yun, Jinno
So he created that.
Tip sa mga sa mga nagpapaalam sa asawa, papanoorin niyo ng review ni Jinno para payagan kayo ng asawa ninyo. Uy, andyan yung ating number 1 fan, Iba. Andyan si Sophie Taruc.
All right, people, please be decent. Hi, Sophie. Happy birthday. Where's your dad?
Happy birthday.
Ay, happy birthday, Sophie.
Oh,
Happy birthday
To you. Yay!
Nasaan yung daddy? Nasaan yung daddy niya?
Si Jay's on air right now. So he's on his way. He's on air right now. Okay. So you guys all entered from different backgrounds. You've got the traditional journalists, si Aris and si Maynard, and then you've got the next gen of content creators like Gaki and Jinno. And Zach, you're somewhere in between, no? How do you define
Really, I thought I was
what-
like the youngest here.
Hindi, si Bak yung
transcend,
pinaka-youngest.
You transcend. So, how is the content that you guys create? Like, ano yung parameters? What bucket do you put that in? I think Gaki. Let's start with you. You're obviously lifestyle.
What's
You
up? What's up?
document. You share your life. How is it different from like the stuff that sila Maynard and Aris and even Jolly at Right Beach are doing? You don't have a massive team behind you. Like, yeah.
No, it's a one-woman show, and I can say whatever the fuck I want. That's it.
Hi, Sophie.
Hey,
Yun
Sophie,
yun. I
happy
mean, it's
birthday,
not
Sophie.
censored. Oh, hello, happy birthday. No. Yeah. That's it. That's the only difference. It's a very based on like just my personal opinion on things. Like I wouldn't say that like I'm super well versed with the engineering of motorcycles or anything. So everything is just as I feel or a personal opinion. You know.
All right. So now let's go to the polar opposite end. Aris, who's done government, PNP. He's gotten tear gas thrown in his face, and only
sperm.
recently, sperm. Hi, Sophie.
On the face?
And only recently,
On the face!
and only recently, have you kind of transitioned into this constant content creation model wherein you're doing video, you're doing print, you're doing a website. How is that different from what like someone like Gak is doing, Aris? And Maynard also.
You know, guys, there was a big transition in my life. Yung 2016, I noticed na bumababa na yung print eh. You know, the first thing that entered my mind was not, to join a website. Nag-enroll ako sa master's course sa Lasal. Communication with emphasis in digital media.
Wow.
I was supposed to enroll na until Summit Media talked to me because of my passion about motorcycles. Pare, kung hindi ako napunta ng Summit, I must be teaching right now about mass communication. Kaya napunta ako. I don't know if I'll be able to teach pa rin kasi I'm so busy now. Yun sana yung yung
Retirement plan.
yes. Doon na ako talaga papunta dahil I wanna slow down eh. Kaya lang nakakamiss talaga mainstream. Lalo na if what's happening right now. Yun, siguro, I want to teach sana to, share my experience and probably to guide the youngsters to be responsible journalists. Hindi ko alam kung kaya pa o may time pa.
Si
Kaya si
Jay!
Jay,
Si Jay!
Hello.
God!
Sakto yung timing.
Sige nga, pakilala mo, Jolly.
ayan,
Hey, I would just like to say we've been very responsible. Your daughter's watching. Napakaayos po namin dito and yun lang.
Wala po nagmumura dito. Wholesome po ang aming topic.
Sobra. I
Guys,
mean, we are
honestly, hindi ko pa nakita si
responsible.
Sophie. Kararating ko pa lang.
rated
Hindi ko pa nakita si
PG,
Sophie.
rated PG.
Jay, they're lying. I'm very, very sorry. I did my best, man. You know me. Hindi ko makontrol.
Oh my God. Ano nangyari?
Si Iba yun.
Jay, may replay. Makikita mo kung sino talaga.
Sino talaga nagsimula?
Replay ko sino, pare. Yung masangsang at malagkit.
And mabaho.
Grabe, ano yun?
All right. Anyway, sorry. So, while you're hopping in, Jay, baka you can share with us your origin story then. How you got into moto journalism or moto media.
Moto media. Okay. Sige. We started Ride PH 3 years ago na. Kasi kung maalala nung mga nanonood, yung mga friends natin, 'di ba? Ako yung may show ako before, no? Dun sa dati kong network sa GMA, yung Motorcycle Diaries, no? It ran for 6 years. Doon ko nakita yung from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, yung community, no? Growing na, sobrang buong-buo yung mga grupo natin doon, and yun nga, yung passion nila sa riding. So, after yung i-ax na nga yung show, no? Ihinto na yung show, nagpaalam ako if I can continue on with the Motorcycle Diaries. Pero yun nga, hindi ako pinayagan. So sabi ko, sige, produce ko na lang independently with another brand, ibang title na Ride PH. So yun, doon ako nag-start, and nagpupunta na tayo sa na-invite tayo sa mga coverages. Of course, kailangan natin ng content, so we would cover them, diba? So ganun ako nag-start sa pagko-cover ng motors. Kasi okay, moto media, no? Ito si Maynard nagko-cover ng mga mga kotse. Tinatawag ba kayong auto media? Ikaw, kasi
that's a good point.
Masyado tayo preoccupied sa mga we love
motoring media, right?
Motoring media.
Jay, they call those people, kasi galing ako doon automotive media.
Automotive media, di ba?
Yeah, iba yung auto. Meron ding auto.
Auto. Iba rin yan, no?
Yeah, but they call those people covering four wheels automotive media.
Automotive media. Yeah. Ay, hilig natin sa labels Pero sa akin, basta nagko-cover ka, anything na let's say motorcycle event pa yan, di ba? Or may launch ng bagong motor.
Jay, tulad ko, you started with mainstream, di ba? Covering for GMA News.
Yes, yes.
Namimiss mo rin ba? Namimiss mo rin siya?
Actually, nakakamiss, Aris. Oo, nakakamiss.
Galing mainstream yan, pare. GMA News.
Si Aris ang hardcore. Baka hindi alam ng mga kasama natin dito. Nako, grabe.
So hardcore.
We heard the stories.
Story and the diba?
Jay, umausap ng Mendiola Manager.
Malagkit din doon.
Malagkit?
Alam mo ba yung dad ni Jay Taruc was my former boss also.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was a reporter of BCRH for 15 years.
Reporter ng RH, no? Before.
Yeah. Boss ko yung dad niya. I like si Jay sa bahay nila dyan sa La Vista.
LGV.
Yeah, pati mga kapatid niya. I served his dad. Ang bait sa akin ng daddy niya, si Sir Jay.
I met Jay rin.
Joe.
Motorcycle media, dumalaw si Jay sa NU dati. It was, a topic natin doon, was the backmasking ba yung topic na?
Backmasking. DJ nun si Zach.
Yeah,
wala,
about,
dati na ako ni Zach.
So dumating si Jay, syempre pressure. Uy, darating si Jay Taruc, tama, backmasking. So hindi ko alam kung puro invento na sinasabi ko, satanista yung ibig sabihin na yan. Ibig sabihin na, grabe.
Pero yun, may kanya-kanya naman tayong pinagsimulan origin diba? Ayun, okay no, yun, ganun yung naging parang simula ako sa covering the motorcycle events, covering the motorcycle industry. Diyan, ganyan ako nagsimula.
Pansin nyo nung dumating si Jay, parang umayos lahat, di ba? Ng boses niya, behave lahat, di ba? Ayos, parang
Yeah, I muted myself.
Pati nga si Jen at saka si comment Pero Jay, fast forward lang kasi si Jinno nagkukwento daw yung kanyang pinakaunang experience sa pagmumotor, very memorable daw kasama ka.
Ay, nako, nakasama ko si Jinno. Oh. Thailand yan eh. Phuket eh. Hindi ko
Naku,
makakalimutan.
Thailand.
Oo.
May conversion. May conversion.
Mabait naman kami ni Jinno, di ba? Tahimik lang
Saan to?
tayo.
Where was it?
Phuket. Pinadala kami ni
Phuket pala yun?
Ducati.
Ano was it?
Ducati
Phuket.
Scrambler. Phuket.
Phuket na.
Ayun. Jinno, yun yung first time na na-meet kita. So, ayun,
Yeah.
parang okay naman, di ba? Nagtutulungan pa kami yan, di ba?
Ang bait nung pagkakakwento ni Jay, ah. Yung kwento ni Jinno, parang ano eh.
Yung video.
Jay, follow up lang. Yung memory card ng GoPro mo, hinihingi ni Jinno.
Oh, Jinno, sorry ah. Honestly, hindi ko na ilang beses akong ilang bigay na ng ng memory stick, no? Dapat sorry Jinno ha, wala.
Don't worry.
Baon na yata yung mga cards, hindi ko na nakita. Hindi mo makalimutan yun? Grabe ka.
It was actually Iba who reminded me. Nakalimutan ko na yun.
Okay.
I have a question for everyone, and unahan na to. What do you do if there's a bike that you don't like, that you had to review?
Murahin!
Like you rode it, and then you're like, oh my God, this is such a crappy bike. No need to mention brands.
Publish it anyway for the views.
Nax. But what do you do?
Oh, Gaki! Oh!
I think that depends
So, Gaki,
on...
Bako na ako
publish it?
ito si Gaki na.
That depends on who's doing it, right, Iba? Because
Yeah.
for Gaki, and I envy her that she's able to do stuff like that. But because I work for Moto Deal, and the whole purpose of Moto Deal is to sell motorcycles, so I can't really say certain things. And if I do, I kind of sugarcoat it, and then I kind of give the good points of it as well. And that's why I struggle calling it a review. Like I always want to call it something else, maybe like a feature or whatever. Like I think Zach, you do that. No? Parang you call it more of a feature than a review. And
Actually, a review and a feature, by definition, it's kind of same. It's more of you're just talking about the bike. When you're talking to yung ginagawa ni Gaki, that's yun ang critique. That's more editorial na talagang was opinion based. So I think with what you're trying to do as a review or feature, in line with that, of course, you're just telling what the bike is about. You know yung specs.
And you're highlighting the good stuff.
Yeah, and to answer Iba's question naman about kunyari meron kang D-trip, on my end, ang view ko naman dyan, parang alam ba meron tayong kaibigan minsan na kunyari, uy pare, amoy tayo, amoy mo. So parang ako naman, bakit mo papaamoy sa akin yan? Amoy tayo na nga, di ba? Or sama ng lasa, or but I appreciate out of curiosity. Mako-curious din ako, paamoy nga yan. O nga, no, may tayo nga. And then parang okay. But so sa makina, siguro gagawin ko, hindi ko na ilalabas. Kasi kunyari, you have precious time for the viewer, you have data, mga ganyan. So as much as possible, isasala ko na yung gusto kong i-share na okay. Kung hindi ko talaga sobrang, kunyari and it has happened, may mga bike na ayaw na umandar, may hindi nakabit yung baterya na para sa turn off. So hindi ko na lalabas yun. And I'll just tell them,
wait,
guys,
Zach.
ayusin nyo naman yan kasi
I watched a video you launched recently, and then nasiraan ka, I won't say what brand it is, pero na-discarga na ayaw na mag-start, namatayan ka on EDSA.
Yeah, that's the best one. Yeah, I'll say the brand, it's Vespa. Ang nangyari doon, the reason why I published that, because I called them, and I said, uy, ano nangyari dito? And they responded within the hour. I was in EDSA, sa bagay, malapit na yung Vespa dealership. And then, they sent a guy over. And then, medyo napahiya ako doon kasi yung terminal lang pala yung maluwag. I could have fixed myself. So, nagpapakaano ko, oh, no, what happened here? Kasi yung pala, sir, maluwag lang yung screw, hihigpitan mo lang at umandar. So, I'm like, okay, salamat na, thanks. Thank you. So, I decided to publish it, So, when I'm talking about extreme talaga, like talagang there's something wrong. So I'd give a chance to, can you fix it? Baka naman, if there's a bike na talagang kunyari, pinuna ko todo, tapos it turned out to be a one-off, parang na-deprive yung iba on a good experience with the bike just because of that one little mistake na baka pwede naman maayos. So I give that kind of leeway also. But yeah, meron ako mga hindi na ilalabas pa. Makikita niyo naman ba't hindi pa nalabas ni Zaki isang ganyang bike? Baka may ano, diba? So, something like that.
Maynard.
Tingin ko mas mahirap yung sa ginagawa ng mga sa video when it comes to criticizing or yung mga negatives ng isang bike. Kasi sa print, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So tama si Jinno, you can always sugarcoat it and say it in such a subtle way na hindi naman nakakasira dun sa brand. But sa Team Magazine naman, we always represent the consumer. So hindi namin pwedeng hindi sabihin yung mga negatives ng some bike or car. So it's gonna be a disservice if we pagka lahat perfect or lahat maganda. So siyempre, sasabihin mo kung ano yung mga napupunan, ano yung mga negatives na hindi mo gusto. But you can say it in such a way na hindi naman nakakasira doon sa brand.
Tsaka in line with that, just to add, I think manufacturers naman nowadays, they understand there is no perfect bike out there. There's no perfect car. And you're actually helping them kung meron yung mga room for improvements na pwedeng, baka naman dito yung USB port, pwede natin lagyan ng takip para hindi mabasa. Mga ganun, di ba? So, yung mga, I mean, it's helpful naman. So, pero again, to each his own. Kasi I've seen others talagang, passive-aggressive mag-feature, talagang tatamaan nila. Pero at the end, nag-react din naman yung manufacturer. So may effect din siya. So I mean, kanya-kanyang trip din, I think, on how they execute their critiques.
Yun.
Pero may mga...
It's interesting to me right now. I see a topic of Jenna as a comment on vloggers versus... What's that?
Vloggers versus...
Anong sinabi ni Jenna?
I'm trying to look for that. What's that about? Parang nag-comment siya dun sa yeah.
All right, so Jenna is asking about what is the difference, right, between a journalist and a vlogger, and what do you consider yourselves, right? And I think Jinno is a different animal altogether because he shared that Moto Deals is out there to sell bikes, and they're doing features on motorcycles that are being sold in the country. But yeah, anybody want to take that question? What is the difference between a journalist and a vlogger?
Vlog.
Spelling.
Wala.
Jinno.
Wala.
Jay. Pasa ko kay Jay.
Again, parang para sa akin itong moto vlogger, journalist thing, parang along the lines of parang labeling na naman Parang ang journalist pwede maging vlogger Ang vlogger, diba? Minsan pwede maging journalist. Sa akin, yung sources of information ng iba-iba mo lang, sa iba-ibang platform mo lang nakukuha, diba? Pero, yun, masyado lang siguro na-hype yung parang label sa akin, gano'n May mga may mga pinapanood akong moto vlogger, for example, yan si Zach. Minsan sobra pa dun sa pwedeng ibigay ng isang platform na i-consider mo na journalist, di ba? Mga motor journalist, pero minsan sobra pa yung nakukuha ng information.
Nahihiya naman ako, parang touch naman ako dun. From Jake.
And it... Libre mo ako Pero yun iba-ibang sources kasi ng information. Sa akin, ang ultimately ang magbe-benefit ito, mga tao. Yung mga gustong bumili ng motor, yung curious na, ano bang performance nito? Paano kaya ito pag sinakyan? Sa akin, ako, nagmamatter ba yun kung manggagaling sa motovlogger yung information o sa isang journalist? Magkaiba kasing training Tinanong mo ako about origin. Obviously, no? Well, kami ni Aris, medyo magkahawig yung origin namin. Pero Yung edad lalo na. 'Di ba, senyor? Oo.
Yung journalist matanda, yung vlogger bata.
Iba-ibang training, iba-ibang approach. Like, I'm sure si Jinno, iba rin yung approach na pag kinakausap niya yung mga viewers nila, diba? Gaki, of course, perspective ng babae na motovlogger. Hindi ko kayang gawin yun eh. Iba yung perspective ko tsaka kay Gaki. So, ano yan eh, sa akin, kung saan mo lang gustong kunin yung information mo, at kung sino, ultimately, di ba? Information na makukuha mo. Number 2, sino paniniwalaan mo. Diba? I think integrity matters also. Hindi ka naman makikinig sa isang motovlogger na pulpol, diba? Na kung ano lang sinasabi, or journalist na kung ano lang sinasabi, mali-mali. I guess, yung mismong rider o yung viewer o yung reader, in the case of Maynard, diba? Or Aris, diba? Saan siya maniniwala at saan niya kukunin yung information na kailangan niya? Kasi sila naman, di ba, in the end, sila naman yung makikinabang doon.
Yun.
You know what? I agree. Talaga,
Wait.
whenever Jay talks talaga, everything just calms down. And I don't know, kunyari, there's he's so calm. Kunyari may report na, guys, meron pong sunog sa likod ko at grabe yung sunog at super calm. Galing. I think in line with what Jay is saying in terms of he's right about the labels, and although there are different styles also that pwedeng kasi for example may style ang si Aris and Jay that comes from a certain vein. Now when they do content, the focus now becomes about the industry, about the product. At tapos yung iba na nalilabel as vlogger without, just to be para dito sa topic na about labels and all that. Style naman nila, naging ganun lang, not because they're called vloggers. Kasi I acknowledge that Jay is saying that vloggers can behave like motorcycle media traditional style. So there are people who do content that's more on a personal level to the point that it's about themselves already. So the delivery, yung delivery niya is more, hindi na sa industriya, it's about the person. So I think those are the two big differences that you can distinctly see already. Even in this group right now, this group, you can see that everybody talks about the industry more than themselves all the time. And I think to differentiate, kunyari kung may content creator na parang let's say si Echo, and then entertainment, his teleserye, that kind of content versus let's say a Ted Filon who's just delivering the music. It gets much echoes about the story and all that. Ted Filon is delivering. Parang ganun yung nangyayari ngayon. That's the only divide I see without necessarily putting labels there.
Actually, yung pinaka magandang sagot, Jay, sorry. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but really, your wife got it right. Sabi ni June Taruc, yung difference between a vlogger and a moto journalist is spelling. On the
Speaking
flip side,
of June, magpapa-ensimada ka raw, June.
Uy, ensimada.
Best
episode
ensaymada
na,
ever.
guys.
Best ensimada in the world.
Yeah.
All right.
I have
But-
to say.
On another note, though, Jay, I get your point about credibility, right? There are vloggers that are credible, like Gaki here, right? And there are vloggers that aren't. And just like there are journalists that are credible, and there are journalists that are obviously not, even though they went through the same kind of even if they went through the same kind of training. And then there's Tunay na Rider, who are completely not credible at all. Lalo na si Buck.
Nilaglag si Bak.
Okay, next question. Sino sinasabi natin hindi credible?
Yeah.
Si Buck, ako. Si Jolly lang yung credible sa amin eh.
Uy, ba't ako naging credible?
Teka. Alam mo ba kung bakit hindi kami credible?
Bakit?
Incredible tayo eh. Incredible.
Oh, yun.
Incredible.
Invincible.
Wavelength.
Siguro,
Kala ko pa naman magsisigaw lahat ng, bakit?
Guys, to add another perspective, no, siguro sabihin ko lang, ikukwento ko lang na nung gumagawa pa ako ng documentaries dun sa dati kong network, ang challenge is to make it more personal, diba? Nabanggit ni Zach yung mas experiential, minsan ganun yung pinanggagalingan, diba? Sometimes, sa mainstream media, yun ang challenge, paano mas gawing natural, mas yung hindi scripted, 'di ba? Mas going parang galing talaga sa iyo na yung parang kausap mo lang yung audience mo. Yun yung vlogging eh. Yun yung ginagawa ng mga vloggers, 'di ba? Oh, mga paps, kamusta kayo dyan, 'di ba? O riders, 'di ba? Basically yun eh. I think challenge dun sa both sides ng for example motovlogger and yung mga structured journalists na sinasabi, no. Ano yan eh, iba lang talaga tayo ng approach pag-present ng mga bagay-bagay, I think, 'di ba? And style nga, ika nga ni Zach, yung style niya eh, 'di ba? And ikaw, bahala ka na kung ito yung gusto mong panoorin, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ito yung gusto mong basahin. Pero yun, challenge din yan sa mainstream mainstream media. Yung how to make it more personal.
Yeah, I think pushing the boundaries alam mo, gusto ko talaga makita sa mainstream media pag nagre-report yung talagang kakaiba, like talagang true expressions, yung talagang wala nang censorship, like putang ina, may sunog sa likod ko, tara, pag-ingat sila, take care.
Ayaw ng mainstream media yun. Kasi yun nga, diba? Maraming factors, di ba? Kaya minsan pag nanonood ako ng video ni Zach, tapos may babanggitin siyang parang shit or di ba?
Malutong, di ba?
Malutong. Parang minsan naiilang pa rin, pwede ba yun? Pwede pala sabihin na. So, may ganun pa ako reaction minsan eh. May gano'n, nagugulat pa rin ako. So, I think, yun na, depende, iba-iba ng pinanggalingan, di ba? So, ayun.
Alam mo, naalala ko talaga nung first time si Jay, sinabi niya ako, Jolly, mag-review ka ng bike for Ride PH. O parang, ako? Jay, nung last time tayong nag-judge ng bike sa Motovids, medyo hindi maganda yung nangyari eh. Hindi, ako lang yan. So, parang basically, si Jay, parang inutusan siguro si Sirian, yung producer, yung isang co-producer. Parang, ikaw yung maging anger translator ni Jolly. So, pag nagre-review ako, talaga nagbumumura din talaga ako minsan. Tapos si Sirian parang, teka, hindi mo pwede sabihin yun. Sabihin mong ganito. So, parang, wow. Okay. Doon pa rin yung point eh. Pero medyo
Ano yung
mas
sinabi?
kind.
Ano yung sinabi?
Ha? Kunwari, ibig sabihin mo, putang ina, ba't walang preno yung motor na to? Sabihin mong, baka sa next model, baka may igaganda pa to. Yung mga ganun.
Ganun pala. Baka sa next
Ganun
model
pala.
means the current model isn't that good.
May tayong anger translator.
Anger translator. All right. So, Buck, it's gonna be your turn.
Magro-roll ba yung Roll.
Magro-roll yung
Welcome to Touratech Adventure Stories! Ayun, tanong ko sa lahat, nawala si nawala si Lolo.
He had to
May work,
go.
may work. No, he has to go. May work.
Ang tanong ko sa lahat, ganito. Ano yung mga memorable na hindi nyo, kaya nga memorable, hindi nyo makakalimutan, na mga media junkets ba tawag doon? Or media press launch or rides or hangouts?
Nako, itong si
Sino muna?
Zach, itong si Maynard, nakasama ko na, tsaka itong si Jinno sa travels abroad, no? Pero naka-roommate ko na yan, itong si Zach.
Nako,
Naya.
may video din ba? May video din ba yan, Jay?
May re-reveal ako, exclusive ng tunay na rider to, ha? May re-reveal ako.
Pero di
Okay.
makakalabas video niya.
Naging roommate ko itong si Zach. Iba talaga yung work ethic ng tao. I mean, doon naman sa produkto niya, makikita mo naman, grabe itong sipag nito. Pero pag nakita mo siyang nagtatrabaho, dalawa yung kama namin magkatabi, yung kama ko, mahilig ako talaga mag-ayos palagi. Gusto ko, bago ko upuan yan, talaga yung gamit ni Zach, yung mga gamit niya, kasi ang daming gadgets, ang daming toys si Zach eh. Talagang
Toys.
nakakalat yung mga wires, yung mga ginagamit niya sa pag-edit, sa pag-shoot, yung drone niya nandun. Pero alam niya,
pang-edit.
ang nakakabilib doon, alam niya kung nasan exactly yung mga hinahanap niya. So, yun, nakita ko up close mag-work itong si Zach. Grabe. Sobrang
So
sipag.
this is the political way, the Moto journalist way of saying, sana the next time we share a room,
Pero maayos na review, di ba?
Huwag ka makalat.
Hindi ako na-amaze lang ako dun sa
You know what? I'll show you.
organizational skills ni Zach.
There,
Grabe.
there's my
Ayan, ganyan.
Wait, sandali, ano ko na.
Ganyan. Grabe yan. Tingnan nyo, guys.
So that's how it is in the hotel room.
Zach, paano ka matulog? Nakaganon ka sa kama.
Actually,
Nasa
ako dito. I'm in between. So, I hindi pa ako nakaparada na maayos sa ganyan. So, yeah, makalat ako. In fact, it's been talagang my bandmates, ayaw akong ka-roommate na yung boxers ko nandun sa may sink and makalat talaga ako. But I'm improving already. Nagiging maayos na ako. This is not counted kasi hindi pa ako nakaparada dito. So, anyway, yeah.
So ikaw, Zach, ano yung pinaka memorable like moto journalistic experience mo?
It's okay, pansantabi ko muna yung mga rides and the whole traveling thing. You see that all in the video eh. Ang naalala ko actually, like what Jay said, it's the company. Pagkakasama na sina Maynard and just the group. In fact, meeting other journalists also from other parts of the world. Si Aris, naging ko na rin yung mga kwento ni Aris. Actually, wala siya dito, no? Pwede na natin laglag si
pwede na.
Pwede na. Busy na eh.
Pero dami. Yun ang mga naalala ko. I mean, memorable. Of course, yung mga semplang in another country is kind of scary. Nangyari na sa akin yun kasi wala ka sa Pilipinas eh. Ang mangyari sa yun mga memorable mga naalala ko.
Morocco, di ba? You had a Morocco,
semplang
right?
ako doon, no? That was a semplang ako doon. Like, oh, fuck! Mga ganun. So, anyway, yeah. Yun ang mga
Jay, pwede ka magmura dito, ah.
Oh,
Hindi
sorry.
sanay magmura.
Do it. Pwede, Jay, ah.
Yun ang training ko na brainwash na ako na hindi pwedeng. Yun eh.
But even that would probably sound very, very nice.
Oh my gosh.
Sige na.
Ganun lagi
Oh
lahat.
my God.
Si Maynard, tahimik lang yan. Akala niyo tahimik lang yan. Pero isa sa pinaka nakakatawang kasama nito si Maynard pagka nagtatravel, pag-cover. Grabe mga banat ito. Maynard, kwento mo nga yung ATM ba yun? ATM? Okay.
All right. Up. Maynard, what is your most like a memorable moto event or moto journalistic experience with?
Tawag dito. May sasabihin ako regards sa labeling ng traditional media and moto vloggers.
Okay.
For me, parang wala na mapagkakaiba. Nagkaiba lang ng medium. So, in fact, I am very, how do you call this? Parang I held the moto vloggers in high regards, especially yung mga, the likes of Jay and Zach and Gaki. Because, may panibagong style ng how you review motorcycles. Kasi before, sa print, puro formal eh. Pag pinapanood ko si Zach and si Gaki, very entertaining. Tapos marami akong napupulot na information. And yung motorcycle media kasi maliit lang na circle yan eh. So I'm very happy na nadadagdagan ng bagong faces, bagong styles. So, for me, walang pagkakaiba yung traditional media and motovloggers. Well, not all motovloggers kasi meron din mga Mga walang kwenta talaga
Kamote.
motovlogger.
Sino? Sabihin natin mag-improve sila.
Baka naman next episode, baka pwedeng matalino ka na.
Actually, pag may nire-review akong motor na na-review na ni Gaki or ni Zach, pinapanood ko yung video nila, titingnan ko kung pareho kami ng mga napupuna. So, nakakatulong siya sa mga articles na sinusulat ko. Anyway, dun sa question ni Iba with regards dun sa ano yung memorable na,
Memorable biyahe
The
or
Moto journalistic experience.
Events,
in your profession, yeah.
I think just to add, Maynard, yung ako, ewan ko memorable to sa'yo. Nung nagkaroon ng keto phase, dami ko natutunan sa'yo nun eh.
keto si Maynard?
Thailand. Ayaw na kumain ng upa kami lahat. Wow, he's only eating, what's that? Bacon, and that's it. Diba? Memorable sa akin.
Gusto ko nang ibalik kasi grabe, tumatama naman ako this pandemic eh.
Yabang mo ha.
Itong pandemic na to, quite a challenge for the print media. Kasi, well, gaya na sinabi ni Aris kanina, humihina na yung print media. And that's true. But, thankfully, yung C Magazine, malakas pa rin. And that's sa tingin ko, kami na lang yata yung natitirang print. If I'm not mistaken, na automotive magazine. So,
oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Medyo okay pa rin naman. But we're quite pressured kasi i-encourage na kami ng mga boss namin na gumawa din ng video. Sabi ko, talaga hindi ko forte yan eh.
Sabi mo sa boss mo, hiwalay na bayad yun.
magiging forte mo yun.
Kaya sabi ko, pinapanood ko sila Zach, pati sila Jake, chef, parang hirap nito ah. So yun,
Yeah.
print.
No, I
Anyway, yung
agree.
international junket, like what Zach said, yung mga trips namin, we post it online and sa print. Pero yung hindi nyo nakikita, yung mga nangyayari behind the scenes, like yung time na nag-swimming yung drone ni Zach sa Lake Como. Aga-aga. Pumasok si Zach sa bahay. Sabi, shit, yung drone ko! Kumahoy!
And that's day one.
Sabi
Hindi pa nagsisimula yung trip, di ba? Nawala lang agad yun. We were fishing. Si Maynard, ikaw tumulong sa akin nun eh. In fact, it was your idea. We made a little, yung map ba ginamit natin? Basta nasungkit natin yun eh.
Oh, pinagduktong-duktong namin yung map, parang naglagay kami ng noose sa dulo. So, kahit pa paano, yun nasungkit naman namin.
So nakapag-fishing kayo sa Lake
Tapos
Como?
Yeah.
Oo, pucha, alalim na. Actually, parang gusto ko volunteer na mag-dive para kunin eh. Kaso parang alamig ng tubig.
All right. Well, about you, Gaki? What is your most memorable?
It's a lot. I don't know. I was meeting Zach for the first time. Not kidding. I mean, it's cool to meet all the people in the moto industry. But as a blogger, I think my most memorable experience was when one of my subscribers got me a ticket to the US to check out his garage with like 300 motorcycles.
That's awesome. Okay.
Most memorable.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dope. Check out the YouTube. Like and subscribe. Thanks.
You send us the link. Bro.
Ma-practice nga yan.
Kaya mo gawin yun, Maynard?
All right. What about you, Jinno?
Well, I only been to one junket because I, started this whole thing like a couple weeks before the pandemic hit. So there hasn't been any since then.
mga Zoom Zoom events.
Mga Zoom events talaga iwan eh. But
What is
I
your
have
most
been-
memorable Zoom event?
Zoom event?
Oh, si Gino is so envious. Like we've
Oh,
gotten
man.
Bali. You
Yeah.
guys have gone all over the world for these awesome motorcycle events, and Gino's like, I got Zoom.
I got Zoom. I can tell you some great sporting events that I've been to, but the motoring is very, very limited only because of the pandemic. But I'll say this though. I did enjoy, for a motoring event, I did enjoy going to Ride PH Cafe and, of course, Makina's event, the Moto Builds.
Yun. When's the next one?
What? Binubola mo si Sersak eh.
Next on event?
Yeah, when's the next event?
Well, parang syempre lahat naman tayo gusto natin this year ulit, pero parang how the vaccines are rolling out, parang I'm not confident. Maski na kunwari announce nila game, parang ayoko pa rin eh. Parang baka gumalayan tas kasalanan mo pa, di ba? Para I feeling ko 2022 pa sana, you know. But this year we're gonna go for Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah.
When now is the date for the Moto Builds?
It's gonna start out the entries. We're gonna accept entries next week. So Monday official announcement, then people can start, you know, sending in their entries. It's gonna happen online again. Pero this time hindi ko na i-concentrate in 2 months because that was too insane. Para araw-araw may lumalabas na video. Kakalat ko na kasi we're digital naman eh. So, di ba? I'm gonna spread this out May all the way to Christmas para ma-absorb natin lahat ng mga
dami
builds
nun
natin na. Oh, I mean, labas na labas. I mean, what's the rush, di ba? Digital. So, yun.
Yun.
Add ko lang teka si Maynard, nakasama namin yan sa ride eh. Papuntang South. Saan nga ulit yun?
Ay, oo.
Touratech ba?
Sa Unisan.
Bago,
Ganito. Tapos,
bago nag-lockdown.
Yon, bago nag-lockdown, sakto.
Mhm.
Yung ride namin na yun, talagang, yan kasama. Di ka mag-aalala. Alam nyo kung bakit?
Bakit?
Kasi event ng Touratech. Touratech is made for adventure.
Yun. Nice segue.
And that's
for
our
everybody.
segment for Touratech.
I have a question for everybody. Since, you know, parang nabanggit na yung comment na pulpul, kamote, and the content na obviously people like you guys don't respect. I think for the sake of, I mean, we don't need naman to name names, or well, if you want to name names then sige. Pero
do it.
ano ba yung ayaw nyo, ayaw natin, and I think it's also good para masabi yan, para I think there's a sense of responsibility din naman, especially when lives are at stake, when we're doing content as medyo, di ba? So,
Ayun.
I think that's a great question to wrap up the show. What is it that we don't like seeing out there in the less responsible people creating content? Anybody want to take that?
Ang pinaka-obvious dyan, iba, yung yung talagang sinusubukan mo yung pinakamabilis mo dun sa motor and kinukunan mo ng video and
On public road.
On public road.
Yun yung
tapos parang super proud ka pa, no? Parang, ang dami mong viewers, ang dami mong subscribers. Tapos parang na-inspire sila. I think, parang hindi ako komportable na pinapanood yun. Tapos kaliwat kanan yung violation mo halimbawa habang ginagawa mo yun. That's really irresponsible. Kahit sa lahat, either, di ba, kahit sa internet or sa mainstream, parang hindi naman dapat talaga tingin ko kasi road safety yung pinag-uusapan mo dito, tsaka lives are at stake. Sabi mo nga, di ba? So, I think yun yung mga ayaw ko na nakikita. No? Ang dami nagsasend ng link eh. Dami.
Yep.
Tapos meron pa, gagawa ng content na parang nagkakarera silang 4. sa Marilake.
Yung...
Oh, alam ko yun. May pustahan pa
Video
yun.
mo. Di ba? Parang sa akin, dapat ba yan ang, yan ang pinapakita mo? Parang, well, hindi ko alam kung natutuwa ba sila or hindi nila alam na mali. Pero sana hindi yun yung mga content na mailabas. For me.
Actually, parang parang chicken and egg nga yun di ba? Naglalabasan yung mga content na ganyan na nagkakarirahan sa Marilake. Tapos ngayon, tinan mo sa Marilake, medyo hindi na siya safe puntahan. Kasi, tingin ko ano yun
riders ayaw na talaga pumunta sa Marilake. Sobra na silang, nata-turn off, natatakot. Pero sayang, ang ganda ng Marilake, di ba? Ang gandang riding spot yan Yun lang.
Pati malapit sa...
Saan yun? Isa pa?
What about you, Gaki? Oh, wait. Sorry.
What's that?
Maynard? Okay, Gaki, what about you? What's the kind of content that you think is just horrible out there?
Very tricky. Why didn't you give me this question to think about?
I didn't ask it.
Okay, wait.
It's Sir Zach, hindi po ako.
I'm gonna be a little bit honest, but the whole question of the top speed of the motorcycle is very popular, and I guess the content creators now are just trying to answer that question. I wish we had. And I'll be honest, I try to do it, but on highways which have no speed limit set. So I don't really weave through traffic and at a very unsafe speed.
Parang nanginginig boses mo, Gaki.
Oh, wait,
Parang may mga HPG nanonood sa atin,
Actually, in line with that, with what
I don't know.
I think in line with what Jay is saying also. I think all of us here in this bunch of squares that you're watching, we're all guilty of pushing our bikes. I mean, I'm sure 100% lahat tayo sumubok niyan. But there is a difference wherein you're gunning for 200 for a straight 5 minutes as opposed to sundot na abot and then bitaw. There's magkaiba yun
Right. Okay.
And about the top speed, you're correct, Gaki. I don't know why. If you notice international reviews and local reviews or features, Pilipinas lang talaga yung parang, but ano top speed yan? Ano ba top speed yan? It's a set thing. You got the ratio of the gear and the engine and all of that. Yun na yun. That's just look at the manufacturer's rating top speed. And that's it. Acceleration is more exciting for me. For me, you measure 0 to 100, then nagkakaiba yung performance ng motor. But top speed is top speed. You got a set of gears.
Sayang. Alam mo, Zach, sayang wala na si Aris Kasi dati sinabi niya yun Yung parang kahit sino namang unggoy, kaya pigain yung throttle
Yeah. So, sa akin lang, to those watching, and bakit ba ang daming nanonood ng gano'n? Bakit ba? Kasi may audience sila They do it, people watch, therefore they're gonna do it again, and they're gonna find another stretch of highway to go overspeed and go crazy. So may thrill dyan somewhere. And ang sa akin lang, to the content creators getting into that, baka there's another way you can do that without endangering other people's lives, diba? Parang right now I've also avoided a bit of parang I'm thinking, I don't need to showcase top speed all the time. I can do acceleration and all that. And if I want to do top speed, let's go to a racetrack perhaps. Pero yun nga, I think maging responsable tayo kasi pag na-inspire mo yung tao or yung public mga rera na sa Marilake at may namatay doon, cargo mo yun, diba? I mean, okay, let's put them out. The two racers na nangarera na sumikat.
Millions of views.
And then they're disowning the what they did. Pero sa akin, di ibaba niyo yung video na in-upload niyo. Bakit nandun pa rin? Kasi ang daming gumaya sa inyo at ang daming namatay. Ang daming namatay after the fact there. So that's
At marami pang mamamatay.
Oo. So yun ang dali natin. I mean, that's what I want to impart. Na if you're into that, isipin nyo na lang yun na influencer nyo after. Baka may madali na may pamilya, di ba? So, yun.
That's true. And YouTube now has a rating for content. Like, you're supposed to, they avoid putting dangerous content online.
Kaya pala. Kasi alam mo, Gaki, nung tinayo namin nung start namin yung YouTube channel namin, wala pa kaming first video. Na-restrict na agad yung account namin eh.
Anong ginagay mo?
Irresponsible content. All right.
Yeah.
On that note,
Sa
guys,
sa print madali lang eh. Hindi namin pwede namin hindi pakita yung mga top speed din unlike sa video na makikita talaga yung speed mo. Sa print, pwedeng dayain eh. Actually,
Cliffhanger!
In the next episode of...
I think may na add. I mean, you can easily ask the manufacturer, what's the rated top speed, and just quote them. That's it. Yan yung top speed according to them.
Ako sa totoo lang, kung sinabi ng Honda kayang tumakbo ng 300 din, medyo maniniwala na ako. Hindi ko na kailangan subukan.
Diba? That's it.
Oo.
all right, and that's a great way to end the show. Thank you, Zach, for bringing that up. Is there anything you guys want to say? Anything you want to pitch? What's coming up soon? What you guys are doing? Projects, etc. Jay.
Ay.
Ako muna? Sige.
Yeah.
Of course, Monday to Friday, yung ginagawa ko sa mainstream media. Nagbabalita tayo sa One Balita Pilipinas, 7:30 to 8. No, I've been doing that since last year. No? So pagka may time kayo manood. And weekly Ride Radio, kasama ko dun si Engineer Jolly. 5 to 6 yun every Saturday, Ride Radio. Jolly, guest nga pala natin si si General Luna, si Paolo Avellino. So, yun.
Sabado.
Saturday. Si Goyo.
Ano yan? 5 to 6 sa 1 PH.
5 to 6 yan, Saturday.
Jay, tanong ko lang, member ba ng KBP ang Radyo 5?
Radio 5 and TV5, hindi yata kami miyembro eh, alam ko eh.
O pwede kayo magbenta ng Chokwick.
Chokwick?
Hindi ko alam yung kwento sa Chokwick din.
Chokwick?
Langya ka ba? Okay, yun lang. Well, like PH
yung mabatiin yung number 1 fan ng Tunay na Rider, Jay, sa birthday niya.
Hindi ko pa nakikita yung aking daughter na nag-celebrate ang kanyang birthday kahapon. Happy birthday, Sophie. Binati niyo ba?
Oo, binati na.
12 na siya. She's 12. She turned 12 kahapon. So, yun. Happy birthday, Soph. Hindi pa tayo nagkikita. So, yun. Ride PH Season 6. Abangan nyo. Hindi pa kami makapag-shoot dahil sa quarantine.
Baka season 6 ganito na rin. Zoom na
yung buong episode.
Kawawa talaga si Jinno. All right, Sir Zach, is there anything we talked about moto builds? Is there anything you guys want to share? Words of advice?
Tunay na Rider, maraming salamat for having me over again. And thank you to everybody also here watching and commenting. And to all content creators, keep on making content and be responsible. And like what Gaki said, share, like, and subscribe. Thanks.
Nax. Di mo na kailangan, Zach. All right, and finally, Gaki. Thank you so much. Si Gaki is like, I think our number 1 guest. Pangalawa yung si Jinno when it comes to appearances. Dalawa na yata si Jinno, si Gaki. This is 3 or 4.
Madaming cameo si Gaki tsaka si Jinno.
Fourth na.
Fourth na, yan.
Yeah. One time was at like the podcast studio.
Like our second
like in
guest.
Metro Walk. Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So thanks to Niner Rider for having me over again. And then, check out my YouTube channel, Gaki Moto, Facebook, Instagram. And by the way, I'm now on TikTok.
Woohoo!
May TikTok si Gaki!
The dumbest content.
Kung walang COVID, tapos nandun tayo lahat sa Metro Walk, tapos ang gulo natin.
Saya
Mas masaya yun.
All right. How about you, Maynard? Final thoughts?
Wala naman ako ipa-plug. Just wanted to say thank you to Tunay na Rider for having me here for the first time. And Jerry, Bak, Iba, Zach, Gaki, Jinno, Aris, I miss you guys. Sana mawala na itong pandemic at makapag-ride na naman tayo. Stay safe. Magpabakuna na kayo kung may available.
Oh, yun. Bakuna.
Iba, wala pala si nawala si Aris, pero magpa-plug ako in behalf of Aris. Yung pala, kaya niya kailangan umalis ng maaga kasi daw yung top bikes, may Philippines Kalamansi episode na nagsimula na.
So, yun.
Doon na tayo, lipat tayo.
Di pa tayo pagkatapos doon. Hindi after party. Tapos si Jinno kailangan umalis.
Why don't you take us out?
Wait lang, paano nga ba? Inutusan ng nanay niya, so kailangan niya lumabas. Alright. Ay, salamat nga pala sa ating mga guests na pumunta dito. Tapos, salamat din sa ating mga sponsors ngayon, di ba? May nagpadala pa ng pagkain. Cravers.
Oh,
salamat
yeah.
Salamat sa food.
Thank you, Cravers.
Balita ko, may magpapadala doon ng mga Otterbox.
Oh!
Uy!
No way! Oh my God!
Nakalimutan ko. Jai, tuloy mo.
No way!
Alright. Send nyo daw kay Iba kung ano yung mga cellphone nyo, papadalan daw kayo ng Otterbox.
Wait a minute. The number 1 cell phone protector you guys are giving us? Oh,
Yes!
Galing
grabe talaga. Gusto ko nag-guess dito eh.
Meron na pala yung mga to.
So, we're gonna send you guys Otterbox. We're gonna send you guys Otterbox cases because phones don't come with power bricks anymore. We're gonna send you guys fast charging bricks, and we're gonna send you the new and improved rugged Otterbox cables. Just message us your phones, and I'll ship it over. I will not ship it over. Zach, pag nasa Pinas ka na. Maynard, pag nasa Manila ka na. Gaki, pag nasa Manila ka na. Si Jay lang papadalan ko.
John, padalan daw natin ng Coke.
Hindi, John, alam mo, kukunin natin ng Coke para mag-sponsor tapos maging guest ka namin dito. May pa-Coke tayo.
Okay,
And, we'd also like to thank our new sponsor. Sinong bagong sponsor natin?
Uy! Malupit tong sponsor natin, di ba? Ang hirap i-pronounce yung pangalan eh. Ano to?
Bak, paano mo i-pronounce?
Ikaw, Bak, ikaw nag-post ng meme na yun eh.
Hindi. Mahirap i-pronounce yung pangalan. So, ang shortcut doon is the best bikes in the world.
Yun. We'd like to thank KTM for all your support.
Thanks for my chair.
Dino, thanks for the
Uy,
share.
ganda ng
Thanks
upuan ni
for
Gaki,
the hoodie. Sana may rin kami.
Maski Moto Lason Club, kulay KTM.
And thanks, and see you guys next week when we're going to be talking about the best motorcycle films.
Sponsor din natin Touratech. Touratech!
Otterbox of Sakit, Mr. Speedy, Moto Lason Club. Podcast na Touratech yan.
Tama ba yung tunay
Netflix
ko?
Adamor.
Iba, mali pinindot mo!
Mali yata yung tunay ko.
Otterbox of Sakit, Mr. Speedy.
Yeah, we're still on.
Is it
Am I
done?
playing the right